Hello everybody, it's me and I'm back with another review for you. I'm just going to start by saying well done to Tony Brazout and Nick Seaby on their first review. It was a great effort by both. Did the yellow 7 pot and absolutely walked it. I found it very easy, so I think you both must have a bit of a natural tolerance, and yeah, bring on the super hots. That's what I say. Yeah, so to anybody out there, Nick Seaby, so subscribe to their channel. He's going to be doing a few more videos. I'm not sure if Tony's got a channel yet, but yeah, you'll have to confirm that with me, guys. I'm sure I'll be speaking to you tonight at some stage after this review. Yeah, so tonight I'm doing a pod from Terry Smith at Kernow Chilli farm, and I'm sad to say I ain't got that many pods left now. I think I've got another 2 left after this one. So the question is, do I order more and carry on, or do I take a break and start thinking about growing? I think we all know what the answer to that one's going to be. Tonight I'm doing the Infinity. This pod used to be the world's hottest chili, and if you look back on my channel you'll see I had a bit of let's just say an experience with one, and it blew my socks off. A lot of pain, intense throat burn, lots of sweating, eyes watering, drooling, my nose was snotting and everything. It wasn't a pretty sight. That was back when my tolerance was not. It wasn't at as good a level as it is now. But we'll have to just see what this one does. It feels like quite a thin-walled pod, fairly light. It's actually quite a small one as well. Give you a closer look at it. But yeah, still, it's a pod that looks like it could do some damage. So yeah, we'll get it cut open. It is going ever so slightly soft at the top end, which is why I want to get this one done now. And again, in my experience, this was a floral pod. Tony, I heard you say to Nick that he's not eaten a flower before. Now, the way I describe a floral taste is, floral you associate with roses. Roses you associate with perfume. Now imagine, everybody's done it, you put a bit of aftershave on and you might get a little bit in your mouth, and it's like a chemically perfume floral taste. So yeah, because I didn't get that at first. When I was, I've watched a lot of the Americans doing their reviews and they always use the term floral, and I always said perfumey, and floral's just easier to say. So yeah. Right, I'm going to get this pod cut open anyway, and we'll see what we've got inside. I've already got some Infinity seeds, so I'm not going to take any seeds from this one. Getting a couple of little bits off of the outside edge. I have washed it, but they've managed to stay. Where should we go from? See what we've got. To be honest, I'm getting a little bit of a sweet smell out of this, which is, I'm surprised at, because there was definitely no sweet smell from the last one. Floral and slightly sweet. There's the inside. Not much placenta. The last one I had placenta running the whole way up, so maybe this one's not going to do anything. But yeah, Infinity chili from Terry Smith at Kernow Chilli farm. Familiar flavour. Right, that didn't taste too bad at all, that. It was floral, but it had a fruity taste to it as well. So it was like yeah, almost a little touch of sweetness in there that sort of, you know, made it a easy pod to eat. All over mouthburn. I can feel it sneaking into the throat again, as well, just slightly. Yeah, it's not a bad burn at this minute in time. It's more concentrating on the tip of my tongue and roof of my mouth. I can feel this in the throat a little bit as well, but my eyes don't feel like they're watering at this minute. Getting a lot of drool, but my eyes aren't watering. I'm not sweating. I reckon if that pod was twice the size, then it would be, that could cause some damage, that. I can tell at this stage it's not going to do me any damage. It's still on the tip of the tongue mainly, just slightly in the throat, but it's not, you know, it's not fully got hold of it or enough to cause anything. Still getting loads of drool though. The burn's peaked already. It's got to its hottest point. That was over and done with quite quickly. But yeah, overall, Terry's Infinity was like moderately floral with a fruity taste to it as well. Quite enjoyable to eat. I would definitely use that in cooking. I'd heat up a chili con carne very nicely. And heat wise, it was all over the mouth, but mainly the tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth, touching the throat. Nothing unbearable. Quite manageable. Darren Smith, I'm going to send you those seeds off at some point. What are we on now? Sunday. At some stage next week, so maybe towards the back end of next week or early the week after, you'll have those seeds. Because I am coming towards the end of this box now, as I said, and all these seeds will be. I keep losing my train of thought here. I'm so tired. Working all last night, working all today. Head's not in the right place. I've got a bottle of wine downstairs, which I posted on CG UK not long back. It's not that nice, to be honest, but it's alcohol. It's what you need after a day's work. So yeah, that about sums that up, guys. I want to say again, Nick and Tony, well done on your first review. Keep them coming. Very much looking forward to seeing more. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night with another review. I might have a small break after that, until I get some more pods in, if I get some more pods in. So thank you as always, guys, for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow night.